What's going on, y'all? It's Kenyon Sellers here, bringing y'all The Kave. The Kave is a mini vlog series where I want to share some manhood and masculinity topics, and speaking of them in a positive light. You know, there's a lot of toxic masculinity conversations that has been happening over recent years. And I want to shed some light on the positive things of manhood, and also some of the more positive things that men should be doing, even if they seem feminine. So each Saturday, I'm gonna introduce what I call Sips Saturday. Today is Saturday, Sip Saturday, and the drink of choice today is a Jack Daniel's Gentleman's Jack. So again, today is Sip Saturday. So I want to have a quick sip and a quick chat about why men don't talk. So why men don't talk, why men don't communicate. You know, a lot of women out there can relate, especially black women in the black community. So, and that's a whole different beast. You know, being a black man and being a black woman and talking about masculinity is a whole different beast, because our culture is completely different from the next culture. And that's another thing about masculinity that we need to understand, is that between each culture is going to be differences, because each culture has its own values and ideals and morals, right? So let me get into this Sip Saturday real quick. Again, Gentleman's Jack, Jack Daniel's. Smooth. Alright, so why men don't communicate and why men don't talk. It starts from when we're younger. Me being a black man from a poverty-driven city, Baltimore City, we're often forced to raise up quick. I mean, to be raised and to grow up quick as a man and as a woman in Baltimore City, because the environment is so harsh and so brutal that as a man, when you try to do something that's deemed not what men do or unmasculine or feminine, you're shunned for it, you're laughed at about it, you know, and you're told to man up and things like that. So it creates this shell that we have as black men, that we feel like we can't be vulnerable to things like plants and, you know, reading and burning sage and lighting candles. Like, you know, just simple things of being in a space where you feel comfortable and relaxed and using your feminine energy to help fuel your masculinity. So I think that's the important thing of when it comes to communication as a man, being okay to be seen as vulnerable. That's the key in communication as a man. And what women need to understand, especially black women dating black men or anybody dating black men, you need to understand that sometimes you may have to take your time with that man, because again, we come from environments where we're told to not talk or not show feelings and don't cry and toughen up, or you know what I mean? Like, as soon as a boy starts crying, he gets hit. He gets beat for showing feelings of being a human. Like, you can't cry, you can't talk about your feelings, you can't feel down. You know what I mean? It's always toughen up, man up, get the job done. It is never, hey, are you okay? You want to take a minute to talk about it? I think that's the conversation that needs to be moving forward. So that's my view on manhood and why we don't talk, and why women need to take their time with us to help us sometimes. You know, a lot of us aren't raised with a man in the house that shows another man how to talk and communicate the proper way. So the burden falls on women a lot to take care of that. So again, Sip Saturdays, drink of choice was a Gentleman's Jack. This is The Kave, and tune in for more.